What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And holy moly, it's been moving quick since the last video. Been a heat wave here for the last few days. It's like swelteringly hot, but we've made massive progress on the house. So since the last video, the boys came in, smashed up all the rafters in the roof, got all that stuff up, tied it in nicely to the steel. We ended up doing a flat ceiling and doing like a false ceiling on this old part, the original part, so that it was all down at the same level and all the way across, so you can't see the steel. So that's a bonus, because we did think that we weren't going to get the height to be able to hide the steel, but makes the space feel way bigger having no steel visible, I should say. And then got it all boarded and everything, and then Martin and Johnny came, rubberized the roof. I actually had a crack at the rubber welding, which turns out is a lot harder than it looks.
I'll weld this bit to just to that, just to show you. So tack it first, that's all you need.
Shit, that sticks quick out, doesn't it?
And then get your roller in, and then you want to push it a little bit out. See how it's pushing a little bit out?
You have to do it on the edge, like on the edge of the roller.
Yeah, on the edge, yeah. And that's it.
What?
I didn't do a pre-weld out, which we normally do, but you're just having a go. And then follow. Put the gun in further. Oh, you want that nozzle. A bit faster.
Ah! Holy shit. That's hard, isn't it? I suppose once you get a technique.
It's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
It's not bad for a first attempt, but you've got to know.
Here we go. Oh,
you've got to know.
Is that good?
It's not bad.
Good?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad at all. I think it'll be alright after, and it's almost like TIG welding, so I think after a little while of practice, I think I'll be able to get it pretty good. But they got all that sealed in. We lifted the skylight in. Yeah, the roof lantern, whatever people call it, different things, but the skylight, lifted that in. And then since then, just been smashing out the boarding with the boys. They got it all boarded up. Shelby here's been helping. You've been helping, eh? Yeah, you've been good. The glazier was here today too, so I'll show you where we're up to. The frames are in, waiting on the glass for those, but they refitted our old sliding door. It's brand new, like less than a year old, so we reused that door. And that window frame is in. So that one and that one just waiting on the glass, which will be here either tomorrow or Friday morning. And from that wall around to there is plastered. So I actually jumped on and had a bit of a crack myself. It's definitely way harder than it looks. So I did a heap of this wall. Tom ended up doing like the last bit, the polishing or whatever, like getting it glassy. But man, it took me ages just to try and get it flat. And they got a couple more bits to do up in here. Just some of these reveals for this. But it was too hot now, like, I don't know what the temperature is now, but it'll be in the late 20s. But tonight's mission, because they've just left, I need to rip these doors out. So I figured I may as well film a bit of that. So we'll set the tripod up and get these apart. Alrighty guys, check it out. So the doors are out and all cleaned up. Makes it feel huge in here just not having those doors. Look, I'll get Trudy to hold this. See, if we go. Look where the doors were. And now I can go all the way over here. Makes it feel huge. So another little job for this afternoon. I'm going to begin planting. I'm going to begin planting some flowers, like bushy flower things that we bought. We went to Gordale today, which is a big garden centre. Hey Shelby, we went to the garden centre, didn't we?
Yeah.
So once it cools down a bit, I'm going to come out and start putting these in. Can't remember what they're called. Apparently they're quite tough, they don't mind the shade. Campanula. Apparently they bush out a bit and they reseed really well. So just want to put a bit of colour into the bank because it's all quite dark and black over here. Obviously black the fence to sort of make everything hidden. So we bought 10 of the small ones, 3 bigger ones, and then I think we're going to get another 5 of the smaller ones, just as a couple of fillers up down there and over here. So we'll cut forward to when we're doing that. Alrighty guys, so just finished planting them all. Where they gone? Yeah. So I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. I must be getting old, spending at 8 o'clock at night planting flowers in a flower bed, and it's thoroughly enjoying. Nice and therapeutic. So happy with how those look. We were just talking before, we might get some bigger lavender plants for some of these bigger gaps. Just easy, low maintenance stuff. So maybe in the next couple of days try and get back to the garden centre. But for now, it's good progress. There's a big clean up and stuff I'm going to do now, and just to finish a bit more weed matting around this corner here. So we'll get that done, but for now, we'll cut to tomorrow. I think the boys are here doing more plastering and stuff, so see you tomorrow. Okay guys, so it is not tomorrow. It is now like 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later maybe. Just hectic busy, hardly recorded. Got a couple bits on my phone filmed, but just been absolutely flat knackered going on the house. But every day that I'm not in work, and most evenings after work, which I only get home at like 6:30, so we have a kitchen. Pretty much everything's good to go, just waiting on the worktops, which are getting done this Friday. Jay from Collier Brothers is coming back and doing that. But the cooker, everything's like sitting where it should be. The dishwasher just needs to come up once against the worktop, once the worktop's on. The Sparky was here Friday and all of Saturday, doing the spotties, putting everything on the dimmers, and just pretty much wiring everything up. And we ended up rewiring the garage while we were at it too. Put a new little consumer unit in there and stuff. Put a new fuse board on the wall, on the entranceway. It didn't quite fit in where the old one was, but we're going to make a cover and stuff for it, but pretty it all up. But I am super stoked with how it all came out. Way different to what we'd normally do, obviously being the sage green, not just grey or white, but super happy with it. Me and Leah also did all the flooring, so it's all quick step oak lookalike laminate flooring, and it actually went surprisingly well considering no floorer. It's everything's pretty much lined up mint, so now it's pretty much get the worktops done, and then we can do the final colour of paint everywhere. Obviously white ceilings, possibly white walls and a feature wall, or all the walls Egyptian cotton. We're not 100% sure yet. The skirts arrived as well. The skirts got dropped off. Obviously I've got an end panel missing off of here, so this back end panel and that one there is in the garage that got dropped off yesterday. And that never got dropped off with the original order. Didn't realise it was missing, so Alvin's dropped that off yesterday. So it's literally, once those go on the worktops, we can paint it and we're virtually done. So there is some in the pantry cupboard. I'm going to be putting some like motion sensor lights that turn on when you open it, but I've got them, I just need to install them. What I'm going to try and do is call it for this video and just play catch up again on the next video, continue from here, because we've got a heap of other little jobs to do around the house as well. Well, not little, still insanely stoked on how it's turned out. Do a few little beauty shots for sale of it all now, so you can see it. And yeah, super happy. Not too bad for a dirty old welder. So just checking out this video and see you in the next one. Try the dimmers.